Hello, hello. Okay, apologies, chat. Welcome back. There was like a error, not an error. There was a crash that happened, and yeah, it kind of, I don't know. I don't know. My mom like hit something, but I don't know what happened. But I don't know. That's her problem. She's dragging into mines. But we're back now. Don't worry. Give me a moment here. So thankfully it saved the race. So it's no issues now. Hold on. Ma, I'm streaming. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties. Please wait as I fix everything out. Hey. Hello, hello. Hopefully that's fine. Yes, welcome back everyone. Apologies for the delay. We will have our upcoming race very soon. We just had a bit of troubles here, but all is good here. The race was saved, so whatever result this race will have will be unaffected. We will not start, any changes here. So again, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tengu Cup. This is the 5th day, and we are currently in the second race of the schedule. As I mentioned earlier, this is a match between Tsukasa, Mia, and Rammer, all from Southeast Asia, 2 teams from the Philippines, and 1 from Thailand. As it stands here, Tsukasa is the only team to take a victory in the previous day, but the 2 teams here looking eager and strong as well. Number 1 favorite is the runaway strand Suzuka, then the Taiki shuttle here for Rammer substituting in, of course. Then number 7, the encloser Ogri Cap, looking for redemption for that performance last time. And we're off here, and that's a bad start here for the encloser Ogri Cap. Not a good start indeed, late start immediately here. We'll see if he will able to bounce back from that position, but yeah, alright, let's drop. But already currently, as it stands, we get ourselves into the early portions of this race. First place is the Silent Suzuka, then it is the Smart Falcon, then it is the Taiki Shuttle, the Narita Brian, the Taiki Shuttle as well here. I think this is from Mia's Taiki Shuttle. Then the King Halo at the back here, Naruto Taishin, Haruura, and the Ogre Cap as well. Oh my gosh, look at Ogre Cap pushing all the way here into the front of the back as we enter into the mid race here. The super duper climax coming out here for Haruura as we get ourselves into the late race very soon. It is a very hectic scenario here. Who is going to make the breakthrough? Currently, Silent Tsukasa here for Mia is occupying the first place. At third here is the Taiki Shuttle here from Rammer. But at the back here comes Ogre Cab. Look at that strong final push here. Can he make the full breakthrough though? I'm not too sure at the moment. We're slowly entering that final race here. The triumphant pulse now for the Ogre Cap. Naruto Taishin as well. I saw moving up very well. As who's going to take it? It is going to be Naruto Taishin with the assistance of Ogre Cap. And Tsukasa once again takes another win. I'm not too sure about the rest of the members here, what their placings are, but congratulations here to Naruto Taishin taking yet another win in this cup. As it stands here in this second race, 9th place goes to Smart Falcon, 8th place goes to Taiki Shuttle here for Mia, 7th place goes to Silent Suzuka. A wipeout here in this one with Mia. Unfortunate, really holding on to that lead, but the moment these late surgers, these backline kind of activated, was not able to keep up with the rest, which will mean she will have a 3rd place finish in here. 6th place to the Haruura, 4th place to the Taiki Shuttle, then the 5th place to the Taiki Shuttle, and 4th place to the King Halo, and very simple race it seems. 3rd place to the Naruto Brian, then the Ogre Cap, and of course Naruto Taishin taking victory here in the end. So that's going to be the results here for this date. Congratulations to Naruto Taishin and congratulations to Tsukasa's team as they secure themselves yet another gold in this one. For Rammer, yet another 2nd place. Not exactly a bad result, but for what it's worth, with the substitutes, could have wished for more. What a race! What a race! It was a very confusing race to look at, seeing that the front runners were kind of blocking the view. But yeah, the moment you saw the last spurt occur, it was so strong coming out of the other members here, right, of Tsukasa's team. They just kind of crushed through and they didn't give any chances here for the rest of Rammer's and Mia's team to able to keep that lead or able to push through strongly. And yeah, we're seeing why this number 2 seed here of this cup looking very strong here, especially with the Naruto Taishin back-to-back wins. Something we have seen before in the members of Tsukasa in the past, but coming out of Taishin instead of Ogre Cap, that is a very different very different situation now we're seeing. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we will get ourselves into the next race now between Blue, Random Name, and Roy Trigger, a battle of 3rd places. And I'm very excited for this because I feel like this is a situation you don't find yourself much if you are, a top team, right? Like Blue, defending champions. High expectation, really, for their team to do well, but now up against the wall, looking to make their stand here. Well, let's go ahead and discuss that very team. Blue here, the number 1 seed of the cup from from the US, with the special week Grass Wonder and Silent Suzuka. So far, the Grass Wonder, it's been a fascinating team here for Blue. We haven't seen a Silent Suzuka be quite strong in a while. And she really held on to that lead. If you guys remember the previous race, Team Blue, Tort, and Valiona. But the problem is, if you can't occupy the number one's place, it can be really brutal. But yeah, Silent Suzuka, 3rd place here. 4th place for the Grass Wonder and Special Week. So at last stand, I really think this Grass Wonder and Special Week has to lock in very well if they want to keep this, want to have a much better performance in this race. Late Searchers and Closers at the moment are the meta in this cup. Of course, we do have a few Taiki Shuttles running around, and we have Orion's one and only, but yeah, so far it has been a story of the last spurt, and for Team Blue, they will need a lot of that power to really push through in the end here and make a difference in this cup, or else they're gonna be stuck here. And their opponents are not that easy either. The number 7th seed here, random name, of course, didn't have a great performance as well, with 7th placing, 8th and 6th here for the Hishi Amazon. And I'm not too sure at the moment what the best here that they can aim for here, this team random name. Up against Crazy Dave and Rammer, very, very strong teams, I might add. It's going to be a very interesting story how this will develop here for these 3 Umamusume. And now up against, I will say, a more feasible round. Maybe they can show their worth here and now, and they really have to do it, because I think this is one of their opportunities here in their schedule. So they're up against Torn and Mia the next day. But yeah, no super big notes here. Of course, there's gonna be 2 runaways competing for first place yet again. And for the Hishi Amazon, I believe it's kind of their core in this team. They're gonna have to pull up numbers if they want to make a difference here. Next up is Roy Trigger, the very bottom seed of this stage, and it's kind of showed Roy Trigger's team did not really have a solid performance coming up against Tsukasa and Dardo. And that was the shocking result, right? I think Dardo was the team that everyone was looking at, that like, oh, potentially could be a pretty weak link coming into this stage. And Roy Trigger, sure, he had a bad performance, but he did show up in the last chance qualifier. But with a performance like that against a fellow qualifier team, it's rough. It's rough. And now you're up against a blue, right? You're looking at a team blue and a random names team who are looking for, much more stronger finishes here. So they're really going to be more eager here. And for Roy Trigger's team, can they keep it up? Can they really push it through and make a difference here? Again, UG ranks in this cup, and they're struggling so hard. So we're gonna get ourselves into the race now, but yeah, for Roy Trigger's team, it's a lot to unpack. The current scenario your team is in, you really don't want to fall back down, because Roy Trigger, they're a team that made it all the way to the finals in the Tengu Cup March, fallen in the previous Tengu Cup, and now looking at a very familiar situation. Sure, a completely different members, but you built this very unique team, and you're gonna have to show up now or never at this point. And for the rest of these teams as well, it's a lot of pressure trying to climb up from the gutters here. As we move on into the next race now. Number 1 favorite is Ogre, the Late Searcher, Christmas Ogre. Then it is Blue's Special Week. And of course, number 4 is the Grass Wonder in the center here. Let's get ourselves truly ready for this next race. 3 teams from the United States, and I think there's one late start at the back there. Currently at the front here is the Silent Suzuka. I'm not too sure who Silent Suzuka is at actually, but both Silent Suzukas occupying first and second as expected. Then it is Roy Trigger's Taiki Shuttle at third place. Then the Rice Shower in the front here, in fourth place. Then the Pace Chaser Vodka. Then at the back, Mosh Pit of late surgers and closers there. Currently cannot identify who's at the front. Oh, look at that. It's the Christmas Augury peeking her head now as we get ourselves into the mid-race slowly but surely, and this Silent Suzuka from blue is keeping up such a strong pace here as we get ourselves into the last spurt here of the cup. Oh my gosh, this is a strong position to be at Silent Suzuka, but look at that Taiki Shuttle gunning it down now for Roy Trigger. Can she make the chase down here? There's a blue rose closer now from the right shower, looking to challenge here from the back. Look at that. Oh, someone got blocked there in the end in this last spurt. The when there's a will, there's a way now. Being brought from Blue's ace. So there is the festive miracle as well. All the aces now showing their cards. They know how much this matters. As we get ourselves into the last spurt, who is going to take the victory? Taiki Shuttle at the front. No, it's Silent Suzuka from Blues. Silent Suzuka making the push, making the strength. Can they say, oh my gosh! Oh, she still takes it. Silent Suzuka finishes first here for Team Blue. And in such a close last spurt, Augury Cap pushing it all the way for random name. No, not for random name. For Roy Trigger. It will secure them a second place finish. As we read off the results now, 9th place to Silent Suzuka, 8th place to 8th place to the Hishi Amazon, and 7th place to the Rice Shower. Unfortunately, that will spell doom here for random name. 6th place now to Vodka for Roy Trigger. 5th place to Grass Wonder. 4th place to Special Week. 3rd place to Taiki Shuttle. And 2nd place to the late surger Augury Cap. Sending a message to the rest of the teams here. She is capable of making such a strong finish, but unfortunately not able to smite down the defending champions, and they are looking very formidable now with this Silent Suzuka of all teams. We haven't seen a Silent Suzuka find much success individually. It's been a support Suzuka all the way through, right? The runaway rabbit, but this one is different. This one is a different beast. Blue Silent Suzuka. What a finish here. What a finish. Congratulations to the defending champions as they secure their first place finish here. The first time in this cup. So we get ourselves, well done ladies and gents. We're just going to be placing the result. I will just be placing the results here. But yeah, that is a very good confidence boost here for Team Blue, really showing up big in this race. And it's been a worrying, it was a very worrying showing for Blue in their previous match. But it was so close. It was like so close but so far kind of thing, you know. Roy Trigger. That was a good showing. That was a good showing for the Augury Cup and the Taiki Shuttle. This is the strength we were looking for. This is the power that we were looking for when it comes to this team, and potentially challenging now as we get ourselves into the next few races. But ladies and gents, as we get ourselves into the last race of the day. But yeah, wow, what a performance. What a performance. Races today have been pretty intense. And so despite the results being pretty, cited to the higher seedings, I think the stakes have not been higher Yeah, ladies and gents, now we're getting ourselves into the last race of the day. Hold on. Let's get ourselves in let's see here. Alright. We get ourselves into the current schedule. It is going to be between Torrent, Horion, and Crazy Dave. This is going to be such a competitive race, I will say. A pretty strong one as well, because 3 winners competing now in this race. What can you even say? What can you even say? It is it's a lot to unpack. And for Horion, if there is a moment here to look mortal, I think this is the one. If you're Horion, I think you're gonna have to be a little bit worried. Okay, you're gonna have to be a little bit worried because you're up against the really strong members now. 3 winners, right? Between Torrent and Crazy Dave, and so far they looked pretty immortal in their first race here. Of course, taking the victory against Mia, but it wasn't exactly a dominant performance. But it is it's up to them to show up. There is still a lot, there's a lot to handle if you're Horion. Let's get